What's going on, party people? If you'll so oblige, I'd like to offer you some facts when it comes to this hobby. Most everyone will encounter something as such. What's this? And there are two different types of this hobby, and neither one is right, neither one is wrong. It just is. It just is. This way. Smooth here, but over here. Some of the people are gonna leave it as is and keep it moving. Others aren't gonna have it and they're gonna fix it. This video is for the latter. And as noted, if you happen to be on the former, hey, nothing in the world wrong with that. But if you're giving advice, bullshit advice on how to fix what you didn't,
stop that.
Man back, Tubby. They want
you fuck around with these vehicles enough, shit's gonna happen.
Facts. Oh, in that ass.
Okay, concerning the C-Hub, the intent here of this video is to show you some of the processes that I'll go through when I jack something up, specifically the questions that must be answered. A lot of you understand that one of my initiatives is anytime I come across what we'll call an edge case like this, I'm going to pass along not just what happened, but the steps to rectify it. And consequently, I took the steering assembly apart, and here's what I found. Yep, that's my fine work right there. So yeah, obviously the screw went past the threading and it started to rub against the CVD. Now, aside from obviously fixing it, these are the questions that must be answered before I consider it resolved. Question 1. Question. Why would I do that? And then it hit me. Question. I essentially bastardized a part. The part that I bastardized was the screw, the bolt that goes through the carrier, into the bushing, into the threads of the knuckle. And I bastardized it because that is what I do. Due to the stripped thread in both knuckles, I wanted a screw that was a tad bit longer so I could get more meat, if you will. I get a little bit deeper into the threading and hopefully grab onto something. Often with stripped threads, be it in an insert or a screw, only a portion of the threading is stripped. With that, ladies and germs, you know what it is. Go ahead and give it up for question 2. Why was it happening only when I was turning? And the answer is, if you take a close look, you'll see that there's a lip going around the CVD, and once it got to a certain angle, it started to make contact with the screw. This is just another example of how, as these cars become more detailed and functional, that even a 1/4 of a millimeter off of a part can throw the entire components out of whack. So, I knew what happened. I knew why it happened, but, as the kids say, to keep it G? Ah yes, to keep it G. To keep it G, I am no monkey. In other words, I've been around a little bit, and therefore by keeping and maintaining the letter G, it brings us to my next question. Question 3.
How in the hell did I miss that?
Why didn't I catch that? Well, I can only assume that I did not turn the wheels as I was doing a little test, because I always do a test. I mean, I go through it, but I must not have turned in that specific direction far enough to where the lip hit. Or perhaps I did, but I wasn't spinning that one wheel. Whatever the case, it's a moot point because I don't know. What I do know, however, is had I manually turned each wheel in between its 85th and 90th degree,
I would have caught this.
and so now I have to go back and undo all of my stuff, which is fine. Just remember what I said at the beginning of this video. And believe me, the last thing in the world that I'm going to do is beat myself up over some minute detail in a Toy RC hobby. And instead, my focus is purely on the answer to this fourth, final, and definitely most imperative question that I ask myself whenever something goes wrong will be in the next video. Now, I promise the next video is coming up real soon. But, look, I'm not one of these guys who says, well, yeah, it's 2020, so I don't have to keep it sucker free anymore. You already know, I'm running out of time here, so if you want to know the number one thing that I suggest you ask yourself when something in this hobby goes wrong, question number 4 video, that's the place to be.